Hey, what's up, guys? Day 192 of my 365-day challenge. And today I'm going to talk about compassion. And it's because I had a really cool conversation with a guy that I'd met who actually ended up having a head injury from a car accident back in 2013. And he really had to relearn a lot of different things in his life, but it has made him so compassionate to people. And we were diving into what compassion looks like. And I was sharing that sometimes when people are being super compassionate, they can almost start to enable people or start to really be empathetic where they're taking on other people's emotions. Or sometimes when others are being super compassionate, they start to let go of themselves. And we were just looking at the different angles of it. And that's why I kind of wanted to talk about it today, because I have been totally finding like my dance with compassion, and last year that was my word. Kelsey Kozel, her mom, is an amazing just sound bath guru, and she has these magical malas that she makes and blesses these beads, and she gives us stones when we go to her sound baths. And then one year, I guess this would have been, I'm thinking it was the end of 2018, which is why I had that stone through 2019. But she said, write a word on this stone. And she gets the stones by her home in Arizona. And I have that stone still on my desk. And I wrote compassion. And that was my word. And I really was stepping into that because one of my friends, Ira, who's awesome dude, practices Buddhism. And he's all about peace and love and positivity. He has a whole shirt line and a Facebook group about it. But he was saying to me, he's like, Lizzie, like, come on, you got to be compassionate, because I've always been that personality of you can have excuses or you can have results, but you can't have both. And I can tend to be a little bit tough in that, almost like a tough love, and not wanting to buy into people's stories of why they are where they are or why they aren't where they are. So I really took that in. I was like, all right, let me relook at compassion. And in my journey of looking at compassion, I actually found in a lot of ways that I was being super compassionate, in the sense of I look to people as though they are 100% perfect where they are and they are capable of anything. And the compassion comes in of me being able to acknowledge where they're at and be with it, not wanting to fix or change it or anything like that, and just let them be like, okay, here's where you're at. But I also, too, am super compassionate in the sense that I won't buy into their story of why they aren't creating what it is that they want to create. And it's because I actually believe that they can do it. And so I hope that makes sense, like how I'm kind of explaining it. And it's one of those things where if you give someone a task and then they seem that they're struggling with it, some people want to go and be like, oh, hey, let me help out, you know? And I think every situation is different, because sometimes it's like, yeah, okay, just go in, help out and whatever. But if you know that they're doing something to where they're wanting to gain knowledge, they're wanting to step up into a new level, and you know it's something that's going to benefit them, the best thing to do is to support them by allowing them to do it and allowing them to fulfill it. And if they need help, you can offer support in different ways without actually fulfilling on it and finishing the task for them. Because then, in a sense, you start enabling, and then it's like, well, how I've always received it is you don't really believe they're capable of it, or you don't really want to have the patience to give them the opportunity to learn through it. And I'm like, you got this. Like, I'm going to stick right here with you, and I'm going to let you finish it. And I even did it with one of my dad's little granddaughters. She was playing a game. She's only 3 years old. But the game setup is like pretty challenging for a 3-year-old, I should say. And I was kind of helping her out in the beginning, but by the end I was like, you got this. And she was doing it all by herself, and she had never done it by herself before. And in my mind, I'm like, that's more powerful rather than me just doing it for her because she's 3 and it's too hard to put the game together and blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, I want to empower you. And to me, that is super compassionate. So that has kind of been my journey with compassion, but it was really cool also to speak to this gentleman today and hear his story and how he can just connect on such a deep level with people. And that's such a beautiful thing. And when I look at him and I listen, I literally am thinking in my mind, what can I learn from this? and it was really beautiful. And I think I got to offer a lot to him as well, because we talked about finances, and a lot of people who tend to be super compassionate or want to heal the world and make the world a better place and all these things have a hard time getting paid for what they do. And I love to share with people that our success really is our duty, and our money fuels our mission, and that's why it is important for us to get paid. And when we truly understand the practices of this work, we understand that it is abundant and there's no lack anywhere, and there's plenty for everyone. So it is just energy exchange, and someone gives energy, money is getting energy for that energy. So, and it's always going to be a give and a take. The situation's always going to be different, but again, there's nothing wrong with getting paid for being a good person, being compassionate, offering your healing to the world, and all those things. So cheers to compassion and a longer video today. And have a great day / evening. Tintin, come here. Come here, buddy. Come here. Let's say hi to everybody. Tintin just keeps walking around here. Oh, he's a sleepyhead right now. Okay. Well, anyways, I was trying to get him to look at y'all. There we go. There we go. Oh. All right, guys. Bye, guys. Have a great morning, evening, wherever you are in the world. Peace.